Good morning, everyone. Coach Mike here. And with wrestling season just finishing up, I believe most programs of middle school and high school have just finished up last weekend or weekend before that in the country. Sorry. So, with that being said, let's work on next season. So, I'm going to give you guys 3 tips that will guarantee you have a better season next year. Now, this video is obviously for wrestlers who will be continuing wrestling the next year and the year after that, so forth and so forth. You get it. If you are someone who has just finished your wrestling career, this is a different video. But let's get started. So, in no special order, here they are. Tip number 3, be accountable. Okay? What things did you do well last year? What things did you not do so well? What goals did you accomplish? What goals did you just miss by a little bit or more? Write these things down. Put them in your notes, put them in your phone. Put them down somewhere so that you can revisit these things the entire off season. Did you miss a couple of practices? Did you miss some holiday practices or tournaments or special events that might have helped you out in rankings or just an experience? Be accountable and be honest with yourself, because only you truly know the truth, right? You know if you're lying to yourself or not. So be accountable and think about these things and take some time with it as well. Number 2, now that you've been accountable and now that you know some things that you can work on, talk to your coach. I cannot stress this enough. Talk to your coach. I guarantee your coach, just like I am doing right now, your coach knows some things that you can work on right now. And if they've been thinking about it, which I know I have all season long, your coach probably has notes from the entire season about things that you could have done for specific matches or tournaments and things that you might have missed. Talk to your coach. I guarantee they have a list of things that you can work on. And if not, they can point you in the right direction. They can tell you which clubs to go to, camps, partners to go seek out in the off season. These things are great. And I guarantee they have all these things specifically for each one of the wrestlers and you. And number 1, stay active. This is probably the most crucial tip, even though they're not in order. Stay active, right? So we prefer, the wrestlers, do a grappling sport. Wrestling is the most beneficial for wrestling, right? There's an old saying, it's all about keeping their shoes on, right? So we want to keep you guys on the mat. We want to keep you guys fresh and still active and still learning. But if you can't do wrestling, if you can't do Greco or freestyle or even folk style, find another grappling sport. Seek out your local, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu gym, or, judo or sambo, whatever you can find, get your hands on. This stuff is fun. It's, keep you active, keep you sweating, keep you in shape. If you can't find those gyms, find a combat sport. Boxing, kickboxing, Muay Thai, anything like that is great. If you can't find any of those, look into, some off-season flag football or, lacrosse or something, whatever you can find, right? Those are still contact sports. They'll keep you in shape. And if you can't find anything like that, I would say, see if you can coach somebody. Find a practice partner or a relative or a friend or somebody who just wants to learn the sport. You can teach a little bit. Training your mind is always a good part. You'll get a little bit of the physical aspects of it, but not as much, but you'll get some of it still. And you'll still get some reps, right? Worst case is, not worst case, but you can do this as well as everything else. Get in the gym. Everyone can always get stronger, faster, build up their endurance. So those things are always a plus as well. And you might even be able to do that with the other steps. So get in the gym, work on that stuff too. So those are 3 things that will guarantee that you have a better season next year if you do those things. So till next time, I'm Coach Mike. Write things.